So why is it that it seems like everybody is playing BDO all of a sudden again? Well, the answer to that is that there is a pretty juiced event that's going on right now, but this event is giving Pearl Abyss an opportunity to really showcase their game to the public, because the game has improved quite a bit. I can personally attest to that. It's by no means a perfect game, and I'm not here to try and sell you on the game, but I do want to tell you why this game is kind of hyped up right now.
Wait, there's a bunch of Shy Lily.
On why a lot of content creators specifically are playing this game. It comes down to 5.
Wait, I like his shirt, yo. I've been seeing this brand freaking everywhere. I might have to go check them out.
Reasons, really. The first being the actual event, BDO Festa, which will provide you with a ton of free items as well as content. You're going to have a new region that's coming out. You're going to get the new class Awakening from the Megu class that just recently came out, as well as additional content with bosses and things like that, which we're going to be talking about here in a little bit.
Dude, the combat in this game is so freaking fun, man.
But if you're a brand new player, what's going to be definitely appealing to you is that you get 3 free costumes, and these costumes look pretty damn nice. Trust me. What steals the show, however, is that you're going to be getting a brand new tier 9 Dream Horse. That's right.
What? Huh? These things took like freaking years to get.
Those of you who've actually played this game and may have quit, or you're returning, thinking about returning, this might sound kind of crazy, but they are actually
dude, people would spend like months and months and months training breeding, and they would never get one of these.
Going to be giving you your choice of either a Pegasus, a Unicorn, or a Doom Horse. Now, the second thing that's capturing the attention of a lot of players right now is actually the PvE content of BDO. This game is
wait, that's kind of lit. Yo, we might have to go get our horse later.
Always been known to be really lacking in the PvE side of things, and that is starting to change. They did add in some pretty decent dungeons, but most recently they
time to start BDO later today. I had to join you.
Added in these boss encounters that are very challenging, very fun, and rewarding. You get some really nice rewards. In addition to this, there are leaderboards around these boss
leaderboards? That's cool. Wait, it's actually gonna be so pay to win though.
Encounters, because they're structured kind of similar to, like, let's say a Nightmare Dungeon Diablo 4. May not be the best.
I'll admit, okay guys, I've got to admit that on my free time, I've been watching a few BDO streamers off stream. I haven't told anyone about it, and I've been seeing them do the new player experience, and it looks kind of good.
It's comparison for you MMO guys out there, but there are tiers of difficulty to each boss that you gradually climb and try to
the leaderboard's gonna be the same 10 people every single month.
Clear as fast as possible. The third thing that's grabbing people's attention is on the PvP.
Oh my goodness, did you see that boss?
P side of things, and there's 3 different segments to this actual part. The first being,
dude, the PvP is not like this at all.
Massive 300 versus 300.
Dude, there's no way, dude. Dude, there's so much AoE everywhere. It's gonna fucking explode.
PvP territory war. I mean,
you're gonna die in 0.001 second instantly.
Name really speaks for itself with that one. The other one being the Arena of Solaire. If you're not familiar with,
I've seen these on YouTube. This looks lit.
That Black Desert Online does have balanced arena PvP, which has been getting fantastic reviews from its player base.
Okay, that looks kind of fun. Guys, you gotta admit, that sounds kind of fun.
That is going to be dropping very soon. The season 3, that is.
I can see, they must balance like the AP and stuff, or like give you gear for specific for the game, or maybe have a build that's specific for the arena. Like you can set up your skill points that only functions in there. Right.
And the final thing on this PvP list would be the Asia.
Bro, I can see myself spending hours in there.
Cross-server PvP battle, the node war that they're going to be having. Now, this obviously isn't relevant to anyone that's playing in the West, but the idea of it is pretty damn cool. They're taking all the Asian regions and they're going to be pitting them against each other to see which guilds come out on top in Asia. I think that's a fantastic idea, and I'm sure we'll see something like that in the West as well. The new player experience is also something that I want to add to this list. Now, this is more of a generic thing. Obviously, Seasons has a big thing to do with it, which isn't super new news. Seasons have been around for a while. Black Desert Online has done a fantastic job giving new players an opportunity.
I couldn't ever get into the Seasons. It was just like It just felt like the same exact thing, but you were just like speedrunning all over again, and it just seemed kind of boring.
Opportunity to actually have a meaningful progression route to the end game, a more enjoyable progression route to the end game. If you're a new player and you start within the season, you're not going to be starting on a dead server. You're going to be starting.
Then don't say anything.
On a season server where everyone else is starting on a fresh character. But it's actually worth doing even if you're a returning character or a returning player or a veteran player, because there are permanent rewards that you take from that season server, and you can even keep your character at the end of that season, and you take all of your juiced gear from that season with you to the regular server. So the whole seasonal structure, as well as all the goodies and the free items that you're getting, it's just a much better new player experience.
Season was great to try it out, quickly level a different class, make a decision. True, but you guys know me. I'm a degenerate shonen anime brain rot, and I only play like warrior, ninja, and striker. And once I have those three, like, don't even at me. I'm not trying the other ones.
The game has just been way more.
I'm either slinging around 6 swords or one big ass sword, or I'm gonna clock you in the face or something. That's it. And then, you know, all these like painting, like freaking playing music, I don't know, like whatever the frick dragons and shit that they're slinging around. Like, I'm good, yo.
Polished for new.
I'm good. I'll take my sword, right? I'll swing that thing.
New players. And I know that's kind of fluff and that isn't like a specific detailed thing, but if you play the game, you'll know exactly.
Roy gonna end up being a Luke or Ken main Street Fighter 6. Yeah, you know it.
What I mean. Now, the fifth thing that's
actually, wait, that Akshan guy seemed pretty cool though.
On this list is honestly just the polish of this game, guys. At the end of the day, this game has been around for a long time.
Or is that one
this
of them?
event is attracting newer eyeballs or returning eyeballs to check out Black Desert once again or for the first time. And when you do get into the game, you just really feel that polish. This game looks gorgeous. The combat is fantastic. There's a lot of new things going on. There's a bunch of catch-up mechanics. There just always seems to be free things that are being given out, and just like I said, something that's going on. And I feel like that's also being felt by some of these newer content creators or newer players that are diving into this game. In addition to this, I also want to say that specifically for content creators or people that are involved on the Twitch side of things, that the CMs and GMs are doing a great job interacting with their player base on live streaming platforms. I've never actually seen anything quite like it. I've already had multiple CMs and GMs come to
Daddy of the day. Excuse me?
My stream, and I'm by no means a big streamer whatsoever, and having them interact and welcome new content creators to their game by personally talking to them.
Okay, that is actually really, really cool. I'll admit. More games need to do that.
Personally interacting with them in the game is really cool to see.
I think one game that really did an amazing job of connecting with content creators was Omega Strikers.
Can we start doing that?
And I think I actually think that the game feels really fun. I wish it was bigger. I'm not sure how healthy the player base is, but the game feels fun, and the devs were really amazing with coordinating with content creators, and that was super magical to see.
I was doing my Awakening quest, and I had CM Corruption come in, say hello to me in game, drop me a buff, and then leave. Say hello to my Twitch chat. And today I had a GM come into my chat.
Wait, it's actually streamer he's cheating. He's actually getting buffed for being a streamer, guys. This shows you that cloud can get you far in life.
I literally challenged him to a game of BDO poker, which a lot of you guys might not know what I'm talking about, but there's a poker card system.
Oh, I've never seen this before. Omega Strikers is actually a good game. I've enjoyed every moment I've played that game.
Within the game, I challenged him.
But there was, I know on the game launch, I think there was probably beta testers or something like that. There was clearly some players that knew way more about the game and were way better at it that I queued up against than I was ready to take on. So the matchmaking was a little bit jank because of that, but for the most part, super, super fun. That was literally the only complaint I had about it.
To a game of cards, and I wagered. I bet him a value pack that I could give out to my community if I won, but if I lost, he got to drop me off in some random island location, stranded by myself.
No way. That sounds so fun.
And you can't really teleport.
Wait, that reminds me of Giga OG World of Warcraft days.
Okay, well, you can, but I'd have to swim back. And needless to say, I lost that wager. It was great content. He dropped me off on an island. I had a viewer come try to pick me up. He called it cheating, teleported my ass to jail, and then I
went to jail.
Found a way to escape the jail by talking to the NPC, and then he teleported my ass somewhere else. It was fantastic content. It was phenomenal. We had a great time doing it. But things like that, interactions like that, I've never actually experienced in my life.
You should get some like sound panels or something for like, or like a freaking, I don't know, like a documarker on put on the wall here that would like fill in the space really well.
Life for any game with a game master, with a GM or a CM, community manager in the game. We have a lot of other game studios that are pretty solid at communicating their thoughts via Twitter, but I've never seen any that actively goes into
documakra or like a fat pyramid stack of G Fuel gamer subs, like one of those.
Streamer Twitch channels, interacts there, and meets up with these players.
Yeah, I love that the devs, GMs are down at interactive community. Now, okay, before watching this video, I heard a lot of good stuff, and I've been seeing positive news about BDO just out and about, and like I've been seeing more streamers streaming the game. But now hearing him talk about those kinds of interactions with the devs is like the #1 biggest selling point to me, because that just shows how much they care about the game, especially like right now.
In the game and has a little fun here and there with them.
It adds so much like life and personality to the world that so many MMOs, like they feel so dead nowadays, and I think that's a big part of it, right? And that's also why something like Final Fantasy 14 has done so well over the years and has continued to get better, because the whole community feels the love from Yoshi P, and they feel all of the enthusiasm from the devs and the team working on the game, right?
I think that's really, really cool. But that's pretty much it, guys. I wanted to put this quick video together for you because I've had a lot of questions being asked to me recently. What's going on with BDO? Why are all these people playing it? I am streaming it on Twitch right now, so if you want to check the game out before committing to it, definitely come hang out with me on Twitch. I'll see you in the next video.
I used to watch a bunch of his streams when he was playing Blue Protocol. I actually really enjoy it when Ken just like talks about, just does like a podcast format. You know what I mean? I think he does a really good job in a podcast format. At least that's what I enjoy most about his videos and his streams. As a long-term BDO player and content creator myself, I'm glad BDO is getting the players it deserves. It's such a good game that's been plagued with the stigma of how the old company used to run the game. I remember like all of the old content creators and a lot of the veterans, they have so much hatred and beef with Perlibus that the game just became like the reputation went down into the gutter every single day and every single YouTube video, right? It was just negativity. And this is like the first time I'm seeing positive news about the game in years, and it's like super refreshing, because the game, I think everybody agreed that the game itself, the core engine, the combat, everything feels amazing, and then the devs just ruin it. Or like the publisher, or like just like all of the management going into it would just ruin it, right? And now we're saying that the management is like changing that, and they're interacting with the community, they're interacting with streamers, and they're showing that they care, and they have such a good foundation to work off of. Because I swear to God, like, and people will literally buy you because of the referral system in BDO. People will just buy you the game for free. There's so many people on the forums that are just giving away game codes, right? And I swear to God, anybody that jumps in the game and they go like freaking beat up a mob pack of goblins or some shit, they're like, wow, this feels really good. Or if you get in a duel with someone and you're both like equal level and equally geared, and you don't even know what you're doing, it feels really good. I'm telling you right now.